Hi, it's Sunday morning again, and today we're going to talk about the history of vanilla ice cream. So, fancy graphics, let's go. We're going to start talking about vanilla itself. Now, this was first used by the Mexica people of modern-day Mexico. Vanilla made its way to Spain via the Spanish conquistadors in the 1500s. It was used in a drink which consisted of cocoa beans, vanilla, corn, water and honey, and the drink made its way to Europe by the early 1600s. In 1602, Hugh Morgan, the apothecary of the Queen Elizabeth II, said that vanilla should then be used separately from the cocoa. But what was the drink that they made? It was a form of pozol, which is a fermented corn drink made popular in Tabasco. The fermented drink was used to control digestive issues originally, just as an FYI. Vanilla was a rarity for most of its history, and it wasn't until 1837 when Belgian botanist Charles Francois Antoine Marine discovered how to artificially pollinate vanilla plants, but it wasn't viable commercially. It was 1841 when Edmund Albius proved hand pollination was feasible, and that method then spread across the world. So with the basics about vanilla, let's move on to the ice cream. We can see actual ice cream in the 1300s in the Yuan period. It wasn't until late 1600s though that the French started adding vanilla to their ice cream recipes. And that's when the French vanilla ice cream was born. Apparently, Thomas Jefferson brought vanilla ice cream to the US during the 1700s when he created his own vanilla ice cream recipe. But what did they make ice cream in at those times? These style of ice cream machines are still available today, but you do need, again, the ice and salt to act as the cooling medium. They are actually very good, but a little bit time consuming. So now we know some of the basic information about vanilla and ice cream. Let's knock a couple up and get them out on the table and see. First we're going to we'll probably do a split screen. On the left we'll do a French vanilla custard, and on the right we'll do an American style Philly vanilla ice cream. So stick around and we'll see what they're like when they're done. For the French vanilla ice cream, put your dry ingredients and your milk into a pan, and that includes your egg yolks, and bring them up to 82 degrees C while stirring constantly. At that point, you can add your vanilla bean, or you can take it off the heat, add your cream, and then add your vanilla bean caviar. Let that sit in a container in the fridge for 4 hours for that flavour to really build. A Philly style ice cream is much easier to make. You can put all your ingredients in a pan if you like, but again, I like to just use the milk and dry ingredients to start with. Bring it all up to a warm temperature just so everything's dissolved. Take it off the heat, add your cream and your vanilla extract, and again, put it in the fridge for a few hours to chill down. Here we go. We have French vanilla and Philly style. I have just called this one Philly Vanilla because I'm an idiot like that. I'm gonna get some scoops on there and we'll compare the two and then wrap this up. Two different vanillas. I don't make vanilla ice cream often. I find it a little bit, vanilla in flavour. I find it a little bit boring. But whenever I do make it, especially the French vanilla ice cream, the custard version, I always think to myself I should make it more often because it's really good. The Philly style, so a couple of things to mention. Philly style ice cream doesn't keep as long in the freezer as the custard types or non-stabilised versions of ice cream. It's best if you eat it out of the machine, but if you do have to put it in the freezer, make sure you cover the top with something and eat it within, a couple of days. But the custard based ice cream will last a lot longer, and if you do use a stabiliser, that will help it last even longer still. So let's just try a bit of each and then we'll talk about it after. Philly Vanilla, the Philly style one, it's obviously very nice. It tastes great, it tastes like vanilla, it's a very natural vanilla flavour because obviously it's a good quality vanilla extract. It's quite plain. That would be a great base if you were going to add, you know, some kind of swirl or add in something like that. You can do that, or you can make a sweet cream base, a flavourless base. But it does lack some of that, you know, joie de vivre of the French style vanilla custard. It tastes, now obviously, it tastes kind of like custard. That's the plan. That's why it was made like it was originally. It's rich, it's creamy. The egg yolks offer the emulsification that a lot of ice cream benefits from. It makes that vanilla pop as well. Now, interestingly, vanilla can also be used to boost other flavors. So if you just add a little bit of vanilla extract to some things, it will do the same as salt, and a lot of other extracts will do the same thing. As long as you don't add too much of it to overpower the taste, it will boost the other flavors that are in there. I used some almond extract in our previous video, the vegan pistachio. I'll put a link below. And that just boosted that pistachio flavor enough without that overtaking. And that's what vanilla does. Classic flavor vanilla ice cream. Don't be afraid to make it. I obviously make lots of weird and wonderful, add-in heavy Ben & Jerry's style ice creams. But I will make that French vanilla custard ice cream again. I should make it more often. It's really, really nice. Well, hopefully this gave you just a little bit of insight into where vanilla ice cream came from. There's a lot more information out there about it, so get Googling, have a look, and try both of them. There's no perfect solution to ice cream. Make what suits you. Make what tastes right for you. And most of all, bloody well enjoy it. Thanks very much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Next week we're gonna make the Tim Tam ice cream that was voted for on our Facebook page. I'll put a link just here on screen, so get over and join in on the conversation. Take care.